Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name's Gemma, I'm the Activities Coordinator here at Pendleside Hospice. So what I thought we'd make today for our Art for All session is some little thank you jars. So if there's somebody that you know that you'd like to thank, or just to put a smile on their face, I thought we'd make these, decorate these little jars, then you can fill them with whatever you like, and then you can give them to somebody that you want to thank, or bring a bit of positivity to you. So, because it's Volunteers Week as well, we're very thankful and very grateful for all our volunteers that help us here at Pendleside Hospice. That's why I thought we could do a little theme and make some little thank you jars so we can give them to people that we know. So simply what you need is a jar. I've used some newspaper, so I've just cut them up into little squares to decorate the jar. And then anything else after that, if you've got some spare ribbon hanging around, or some spare string, anything in your scrap boxes, if you've got any of those at home, you might want to use some buttons, or I found some little gems in my little boxes. So you can feel free to have a rummage in whatever boxes you have at home, okay, to get whatever materials you like. This is just an example, so you can do it your own way after. So I've started this jar off. So I've just used some PVA glue, and I've just stuck it, painted it onto the jar, and then just stuck the newspaper pieces on. So I'm just going to give it a quick glue. That's it. I mean, Pritt stick, if you've Pritt stick at home, you can use those. Because I understand we're kind of using what things we've got in our houses at the minute, aren't we? So you can use whatever you like. So I've glued all that. Okay, so I'm just going to stick the newspaper squares onto the jar. Use coloured paper as well. You can use whatever you want. If you've got some coloured paper at home, you want to use those, you can do. You might want to cover it with glitter. If you've got glitter at home, you can use your creative skills, your creative flair to create something. So I'm just putting the pieces over the top like that. I'm doing it quite quickly, but I know you'll be able to spend a bit more time at home doing this. So I've put the squares on, newspaper squares. I'm just going to put a bit of glue over the top just to seal it in. And in this weather, because it's a very nice day today, it is drying pretty fast, so everything's good. That's it. So I'm just putting the glue over the top of the newspaper just to seal it in. Okay, so that's filled that jar now, filled with newspaper around the edge. So inside the jar, when we've completed it, you might have some chocolates or some sweets hanging around. You could maybe put those in and give them to somebody, or you might, something that we've done here before at the hospice, and something that I've done before just to friends, is just writing some nice little positive messages. Anything that might make them smile or that you're thankful for, you can just pop those in the jar as well. So I have got some ribbon. I found some ribbon, so I'm just going to, I'll pop it there. I'm just going to tie it around the top of the jar, so I can add the little fancy bits now. So it doesn't take very long at all really to do these jars. And like I say, you can use whatever materials you have at home. So I've popped a little ribbon on. There you go. And then I found when I was cutting out the newspapers, I found some sort of nice words. So I found this one, and it says incredible. thought, oh, well, that's a nice encouraging word. So you can stick those, you know, you can stick those on the jar like that. So I'll just glue that on. There we go. So that's the little word around the jar. And I found some pipe cleaners as well. So if you've anything like pipe cleaners or anything like that at home, you can wrap those around the jar as well. And before I said I found some little gems in my little cupboard. So I might just stick a few of those on. Jazz the jar up a bit. So I'm going to put a nice red heart just underneath in the centre. So as you can see, I've popped just a little red heart on the jar. Okay, so then, you know, you can go mad with this. You might have lots of buttons at home, you might have lots of gems at home, so you can just fill the jar with those. And I found some nice little flowers in here actually, as well. I found some nice little paper flowers. So you can cut your own little flowers out, if you've got some paper at home. And I'm going to pop that on the top, like that. So I've popped that little flower on the top. Okay. And I think there was something else I wanted to put actually. Aha. Some little paper stars. So again, you can cut your own little stars out. These were already cut already. I'm just going to stick them on the jar all the way around. Oh, that one's stuck. So you can just find anything at home that you think, oh, I can use that for a craft activity, or, you know, save anything like toilet rolls, or there's lots of things you can make from household items. And that's what we're trying to do with these videos as well, the creative art videos, is hopefully you've got something at home similar to this, or you can get something like this pretty easily. Okay, so I'm going to stop there on my jar, but you can take as long as you want at home. So I've just popped newspaper around the jar, decorated it with a little ribbon just around the sides, just put some little stars that I found. So they're quite cute really. And you might want to put fairy lights in them, you might want to put a little candle in them, a little tea light. So it's up to you. But hopefully that's inspired you to go and create something out of maybe newspaper in a jar, see what you can come up with. And if you do create anything, then please do send your pictures and email them to the hospice, and we'll be able to see them. You can put them on our Facebook page, because we always love to see what's happening and what people are getting up to. Okay, so thank you for joining me, and I will hopefully see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye.